Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are in the Lost in Tokyo series. We are in Tokyo right now, near Ueno Park. And here actually, well, they're scattered a bit everywhere. Tokyo, I think also for all of Japan, because it's really a series, a chain of places. They are restaurants that want to embody the Italian family spirit, meaning the classic place where you go to eat with your family on a Sunday in Italy, in their own way. So I'm a cook. I don't know if you know that. I've been doing it for a lifetime. I'm an ordinary cook. I'm not a Michelin-starred chef or anything like that. But I still cook Italian cuisine. I love Japanese cuisine. I love trying new things. But in this case, I want to try this Japanese-style Italian cuisine. From what I understand, they also make a variety of delicious pizzas. They make pasta, they make stuff, seafood. So let's go try it. The place should be called Caesarea, a very typical Italian name after all. Make sure if you've landed here. In this first video you're seeing, go check out the entire Lost in Tokyo playlist where I pretty much wander around Tokyo and we discover cool stuff, new things, a bit out of the ordinary. Like, share, subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos, and of course take a look down in the description link because there's always something cool that you might like. Pay attention to the videos or get inspired by the videos that come from Amazon, and by purchasing through that link you support the channel. We've arrived. This is the place. Up. Let's gather our courage, even though I need to figure out how to get up there properly. Guys, this is what for the Japanese is a family place, a spot for Italian families. It's actually really nice, indeed very busy, so I'm really curious and genuinely interested to try and see exactly what they actually serve here. The music is Italian background music, it's something lyrical. So guys, I'll describe it in a way that you can understand Italian 80s music, maybe even older. A place full of wooden tables and old-fashioned wooden stuff. So it's a very, very old Italian place. There's quite a strong smell, and it really smells like aged Parmesan cheese, like they've left the cheese out in the open for days. It really smells like old Parmesan, a bit damp in a nutshell. Take the little ticket, put whatever you want with the numbers, and you have an all-you-can-drink option for the drinks available over there. Look at this type of pasta. This is a white pasta with seaweed, and I think it's salmon or something like that. Then it has, I think, simple tomato, Parmesan tomato. These should be lasagna. I think there are some kind of lasagna, shrimp spaghetti with spinach and bacon, very, very Italian. So, oh, guys, this is the menu of Caesarea. Basically, they say they have 1,500 points, some even in Italy. Now, I haven't traveled all over Italy, but it doesn't seem like it to me. They also have their own oil, and this is the menu. All right. Here they have the classic big salads with shrimp, with chicken, with the black thing that's seaweed. The classic one with carrots, and this one with cherry tomatoes. And you can choose your own dressing. Then they have a very Italian corn veloute, the onion soup. This is also very Italian, minestrone. And they have these little focaccia breads and rolls that they cook for you on the spot and bring to you. And you can pair all this stuff with cappuccino or coffee while you eat. Then they have Jamon Serrano, very Italian as well, shrimp in sauce, cocktail style, which is fine. They call it with their sauce, but it's cocktail sauce and the chicken, which seems very, very raw to me. All right, in the salad, there's carrots, cherry tomatoes, mozzarella, that kind of thing. In the end, it's a kind of all-you-can-eat, which should be in the Italian style. Chicken wings, spinach and bacon, egg and peas, and Parmesan kind of potatoes. Shrimp, fried, these should be like arrosticini. And these are grilled snails, fried mussels, and then the sausages with potatoes. Then we get to the lasagna meat lasagna with an egg on top, meat lasagna and cheese. Then we have the shrimp one, meat and shrimp lasagna, and we have, oh no, this is pasta lasagna, baked pasta, like a stew, and this is the shrimp lasagna instead. And the pizzas, this pizza actually seems very, very small. It should be with buffalo mozzarella. And this one should be with buffalo though. Cherry tomatoes, this one is with mushrooms. Yes, in fact, it is very small because look at the size of the mushroom. Either the mushroom is giant or the pizza is tiny. And this one should be the spicy salami and the corn pizza. Of course, we eat it in Italy every day. Pasta with tarraco sauce, which I absolutely don't know. Pasta with shrimp and seaweed. Tomato and bacon, which should maybe be an amatriciana. What kind? A kind of amatriciana. All right, normal pasta with tomato sauce. This is a kind of, no, it's spaghetti carbonara. I mean, bread, bacon, pepper, and a soft-boiled egg on top. Wow, fantastic. And here you can have, if I'm not mistaken, even more grated cheese on top. Well, what can I say? Spaghetti with clams, spaghetti with chili, which is basically a kind of carbonara with chili, spaghetti with meatballs, spaghetti alla arrabbiata with olive and chili sauce, and spaghetti with asparagus, spaghetti with chicken and mushrooms, and spaghetti with cuttlefish ink. I don't think I'll be trying these, guys. There are hamburgers, those loaded with teriyaki sauce that they make, those with cheese, and the one with raw onion on top, chicken breast with various sauces, and another chicken breast with cheese and lamb bites. Then we have all the delicious desserts, so pistachio ice cream, with a pistachio color that looks absolutely like vomit. I don't think so. It's definitely rich. Pistachio, creamy caramel, and delightful tiramisu, truffle ice cream, chocolate cake, coffee jelly with smooth ice cream, and these little exquisite focaccia, always with decadent ice cream. And in a nutshell, this is the menu of Caesarea Restaurant and Cafe. Now let's see what to choose and try it out. Leave. There's also a little robot that brings you things to the table, like in the worst Milanese alucanit places in Monza and Brianza. And here you can basically choose your drinks as much as you want and bring them to the table. And you can also make coffee and cappuccino. But I don't drink while I eat. The fake carbonara pasta, how do they make it? I'll have it later, maybe with dessert since I'm getting something to drink. Melon Fanta. Well, at this point, lunch is totally ruined. Look the color it has. So it's good because it's made by Fanta, so it's not terrible, but it really is chemical. You mentioned something chemical. I say melon Fanta. I really regret being here, first of all, because I think it's going to cost me quite a bit, and especially because of this. Guys, the carbonara has arrived. Let me show it to you quickly. This is the absolutely delicious carbonara, and they've added some rich grana, coarse pancetta, and on top, there's a perfectly flavorful poached egg. And that's it. It's also super, I don't know if you can see, it's super watered down. Calling it carbonara is really an insult. Anyway, now we're going to taste it. And this is the spicy salami pizza. I mean, this is my hand. No, and my hand is big. But this is the pizza. This is what you use to cut it, which is big. How about the pizza? He really took too much stuff. The portions are still generous. At least that. Let's taste the carbonara. The pasta is slightly overcooked, but nothing too exaggerated. Edible. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, guys. This is indeed the pancetta. It's a watered down pasta, an egg pasta that slightly tastes like carbonara. But that's because there's some egg in it anyway. There's pancetta that resembles guanciale, and there's a lot of grana. Absolutely. There's plain pasta with raw egg on top. It's edible, it's not crap. I mean, it's not something you throw away. I mean, if you have this, you eat it and it goes down well. In the meantime, the ones that should be the arrosticini and the lasagna have also arrived. The lasagna, the portion is nice and big, so I wasn't expecting that. I think I'll only eat one piece. Let's try some of these arrosticini. They also brought a kind of magic powder to sprinkle on top. Let's see just a little bit more. It's a salt, kind of like turmeric. It makes them taste better, but now they are like Indian rusticini. They're also a bit tough. 6 out of 10, 7 U at most. Fluorescent, melon, Fanta, to wash it down. So let's put the pizza underneath. No, just kidding. It looked like it was cooked well, but instead it seems very raw. Let's see, let's move on to the tasting, all right? At least it's a bit stretchy. All right, guys, it's a very fatty smoked salami. The mozzarella is that really rubbery kind, really low quality. The tomato is a bit tangy, and basically it's absolutely deliciously fine, like a little pizza from the church. It's just truly wonderful and great. So let's say that if you close your eyes and pretend you're eating some undefined stuff, you can make it work. Somehow this stuff is okay. If we have to think that this stuff is Italian, maybe it's better to just forget about it. But on the other hand, as you saw earlier, the place is really packed. In fact, sometimes you even have to wait in line. The face would seem decent. Here, if you zoom in like this, it would seem decent if I zoom out. But there's something That doesn't quite convince me, but come on, this orange stuff, I don't really know what it is. No, it's pana pana with something orange, like a very runny bechamel, let's say. So it's edible, like everything else that was there before, but it's not a lasagna. Underneath, there's rice. Look, I mean, it's good, for the love of God. It's good. It has a hint of something that maybe, if you close your eyes and you're in Austria, could seem like a ragu. All right, the portion is nice and big, but no, I mean, absolutely not. But at least it's better than carbonara pasta. At least this has some flavor. You can imagine it like a baked risotto. I got a Coca-Cola, guys. It's the most watered down Coca-Cola of my life. I mean, there's more water than Coca-Cola. I also got a cappuccino, as you can see, made obviously by the machine. There's this much water, this much coffee, and just a little bit of milk foam on top. If you want to try it, come here, take Italy out of your mind and write to us. India, Pakistan, Japan, maybe this way you'll be able to accept the situation a bit. The tiramisu has arrived. Honestly, it's probably the thing that tastes best. I mean, if you look at it like this next to the coffee, with the cappuccino beside it, it works. It's not bad. The texture is right, and the aroma is quite pleasant, and the overall presentation is appealing. The color is rich, and the taste is expected to be delightful. The combination of flavors and textures creates a harmonious balance, making it a delightful experience for the senses. This seems like it would be good. Let's taste it. So it's extremely sweet, really, really sweet. And they put a whole kilo, seriously, an entire kilo, a full kilo of cocoa powder on top. But surprisingly, it works quite well. You can indeed call it a tiramisu. It genuinely tastes like coffee. It has a very cheap, almost artificial mascarpone flavor. And it's actually a bit too wet, almost soggy, which might not be to everyone's liking. It's undeniably sweet, and the cocoa is distinctly noticeable, making it remarkably rich in flavor. The mascarpone is definitely cheap, and the texture is unquestionably too wet. The coffee tastes like very cheap mascarpone, but it's still tiramisu. The coffee, on the other hand, is crap. Not a crap, just crap. The rest is a stab in the teeth. Every time, I swear to you. All this is a mess. Guys, it cost me 2,300 yen, which is about 15 euros. The price is there a lot, and everything else that really, really, really doesn't fit. It's okay in emergencies. You eat this when unsure. A simple ramen is cheaper and much better. But for everything else, if you can choose even a simple ramen, not only do you pay 4 times less, but it's 8 times better. Absolutely guaranteed. I've eaten worse, oh my. Let's just say it's a bit of a gamble, but whatever. It's done now. My only concern is that I hope it doesn't keep me in the bathroom all night. Please, if it's your first time on my channel, subscribe, hit the bell, give it a like, and let me know in the comments what you think about these family-style Italian restaurants. Also check out the link in the description, because there might be a lot of cool stuff related to the theme of the video that you might like. They come directly from Amazon, and by purchasing those items, you support the channel. Alright, I thank you all. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see each other next time. Bye for now. Guys, I think it's the first time in my life that I leave a pasta dish. I mean, it's probably 99% the very first time. And with that, I've said it all.